So good morning everybody once again. So today we are here to have a class that's called psychology. Okay. So psychology is a very interesting subject, and why the psychology subject is being kept for teachers, you as a teachers attending a NTT and PPT classes, why exactly the psychology subject is being kept? Can anybody tell me? ಯಾಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ psychology subject? To study their mind. Superb answer, very nice. Next, only mind? How they are going to interact? Why exactly this child is interacting like this, or how exactly they are interacting? Very nice answer. Next. Superb, superb. To observe, sir? To observe the child's behavior. Okay, next. So why exactly the child is behaving like this even after teaching him everything? Very good. To understand them better. To understand them better, the subject psychology is being included in the teacher's training. Wherever you go, maybe the B.Ed, maybe the D.Ed, maybe the NTT, maybe the PTT, wherever you go, the child psychology is very, very important to study in a teacher's training. Okay. Today we are there here to study about the child psychology and child development. Okay. Child psychology and child development. Okay. So whom did it introduced by? Any guesses? When was this study psychology was been registered in the university? You all know, correct? So physics, maths, chemistry, English, biology, whatever is there, that will all be registered under an university, correct? And the study will start. The government will approve that. Okay, yes, you can start studying related to it. Any guesses when was the psychology been introduced and like got registered in an university? No idea. So nobody will be having an idea until unless you study the psychology. Okay, that is 1879 by a German scientist. So he thought that we have to start studying a psychology of a person or of a individual or of a human being, whatever. Okay. And so before it was considered as study of psychology. Psych, what do you mean by psych and ology? What do you mean by ology? Ology? Psychology, biology, sociology, ology? Any guesses? Not psychology, only ology I am speaking about. Ology. Ology, biology, ology, physiology, ology, sociology, ology, only ology I am speaking about. No idea, very good. So this ology is nothing but a study. It is a study. It is a study and which never ends actually. Will study end somewhere? There is an end point for studying, for knowledge, for education? No. Physicology is nothing but we are going to study about physics. So biology is nothing about, we have to study about the what? Animals, plants, human beings, whatever is it. Correct? So ology is studying about some particular subject. So psych in the sense what? Psychology. Psych andre enu? You know only to scold as a psych. Why will you act like a psych? Huh? Is psycho? Yes ma'am ante. Okay. It is a German, it is Germany language. Psych in the sense it is a mind. It is mind. Before they were, study of mind is called as a psychology. So before coming to a conclusion, they did lot of researches, and what exactly they did is, they thought let us study about the soul. Soul anta helbitru adana. Let us study about the soul. That is called psychology anta they considered it as. Okay, what do you mean by soul? Inner heart. Very good. Next. In Kannada we call it as Atma. In Hindi, Atma. Correct? So can we study about Atma, the soul? It is it's very a vast subject. It's a vast subject and it is difficult for us as a human being to study about the soul. Then they considered it as study of mind. What exactly they considered it as? They considered it as study of mind. Okay. So now I will ask you few questions related to it. Okay. So what exactly are we going to learn here in psychology is, as you told, study of mind, getting to know about particular person, and we are getting to know about the behavior, when we are getting to know about the human beings. Many of these things is called as a psychology. And in ology, whatever the subject ology, we cannot come to a conclusion in a study, yes, this is done, this person is like this only. Can we come to a conclusion? He might be like this. He is, I mean, I have seen him many times in an angry mood. I have seen him many times in an angry mood, correct? So that you cannot consider him as an arrogant, correct? Angry iddavarella arrogant anta alla, okay? The guesses might be, chances of 100%, 80% people, if they are behaving like that, we can come to a conclusion that they are like this anta, correct alva? So this is a study and never ends, and we cannot come to a conclusion in the psychology, keep that in mind. Iವರು ಹೀಗೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋಲ್ಲ, ಇರಬಹುದು, they might be like this, they might be, it might work out if I am going to do this, if it might work out if I am going to do this, okay? So we are not guaranteed that this is going to work out like this, okay? So this is how it's going to be there. Now I'll ask you the questions, you can start texting me, okay? So where does our life starts from? Mother womb, exactly, our lives is going to start from the womb. Many of them will tell after once we give, I mean after we are born, whatever, but the human's life is going to start from the mother womb at the time of conception. From the day one of a conception, our life is going to start, okay? So what development is going to take place in the womb? Can anybody tell me what development is going to take place in the womb? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಉಂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗು ಹುಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ, what development is going to take place? Body structure, superb, very nice. Next. Pardon? Heartbeat, very nice, superb. Next.
Growth of the baby.
Superb. Mind development. Who is that who told the mind development? Dolly. Okay, superb, Dolly. Okay. She is my old student, so should be telling these answers. Okay. So mind development 100%. As you all told, the growth, the heartbeat, the body structure, all these are related to the physical development. Both mental and physical development is going to take place within the human womb, the mother's womb it is going to start from. Okay. Does everybody develop a same development? Does everybody development will be same? Does everybody development will be same? No. Why? Why no? If two mothers are getting, if two mothers are getting, their baby on a same day, same month, same year, same area, same hospital, same ward kind of a thing, by same doctor or whatever, correct? So if at all, if they are born like this, and girls, both the babies are girls, okay, the development differs. Why exactly the development differs? Very good. Due to the environment, then family background is called an hereditary, it is called an environment. Yeah, we will come to a conclusion later. Food also, food what we intake. See, mother is healthy, baby is healthy. Mother is weak, baby is weak. Like that you are speaking about? Very nice. Okay. And so here development depends upon the capabilities, correct? Our capacity, capabilities mele it is going to be, I mean it's going to stand on. The development depends upon the capabilities. Okay. What are capabilities? What are capabilities? Is everybody's capability same? Ellaru ondena? Is the 3 years capability same? Is the 4 year capability same? Is the 7 year capability same? Is the 10 years capability same? Is the 20 years capability same? 25 years capability? It is the same? Then how can we study the psychology? If we are studying a psychology, correct? So we will have a different expectations from different ages, correct? So for 2 years child, what can you expect? What can you, how do you think the 2 years child should behave? Start speaking few words and start walking, okay, start trying to eat on herself, okay, start blabbing or 2 letter words or 3 letter words, start identifying, okay. If the child is overactive or extra doing, what do we call that child as? Maybe a mature child, okay? According to her growth, she is 3 months ahead anta helbodu, okay? If the child is not going to do all these things and still the child is slow, what are we going to call them as? The slow learner, or the growth and development of a child is 3 months or 4 months or 6 months delaying, okay? It's they are not expecting. So if everything is been done by a child, so expectation is same, everything is done by a child, what are we going to call that child as? General and a normal child, general IQ and a normal child, we are going to call them like this, okay? So capabilities differ, the memory capacities differ, the inspiring circumstances differs, so many things differs, so in a psychology, so we are there here to study about all those things. Capability differs. Why this capability differs? Depends upon what the capability differs. Depends on what? Child, what exactly we should see in a child? How do we compare the capabilities of a child? How do you compare the capabilities of a child? ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಈ ಮಗು ಹೀಗೆ ಅಂತ? IQ level, then I am not speaking about only like so the capabilities depends on their physical and mental development, correct alva? So it depends upon the physical development, depends upon the size, weight, posture, maturity, complexion, correct? Texture, hair texture, skin complexion, weight, height, correct? Posture, all these things depends upon the physical development. And one more important thing is what is left over? Mental development. Mental development comes under what? Mental development andre ಏನು? How do you gauge the mental development? How do you gauge them? He is slow, he is fast ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ technically? That is called as problem solving ability, current memory, imaginations, is emotions, is intellect. Intellect is nothing but a mind, brain, understanding capacity, easy understanding for once for all, or again and again he needs an explanation. His language, his morality, okay, his decision of right and wrong, okay, and sociality, all this depends upon the capacity of a child, mental and physical. Why exactly it differs? Yaake differ agatte? Why exactly it differs? The capabilities are going to be differed anta helidre because of their mental and physical development. Today we are there here to see the entire chapter, whatever I am going to take today will be the introduction. So we are going to study about their physical development, we are going to study about their mental development, we are going to study about their memory, weight, posture, morality, computation, decision making, mind, everything we are going to learn in this psychology. There is a subject, each and every subject on whatever I am speaking. So now the child development, okay, child development. Before that I will ask you 2-3 more questions. So we as a human being are different from each other, not to come to a conclusion on the same, okay, nobody is born. So is everybody born brilliant? No, okay. Is everybody born dull? Okay, is anybody born brilliant? Okay, so how do, see, nobody is born brilliant and nobody is born dull, okay. So God has given us the same brain capacity, God has given us the same physical development, God has given us the same mental development. It depends upon our capabilities. Our capability will depend upon many things, many things. Why are we different each other? ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಯಾಕೆ the 3rd standard children, all of them in a 40 people in a class, everybody have their differences, everybody have their own identity, isn't it? Isn't it, students? Yes, everybody have their own identity. Why exactly are they differing? ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಥರ? We are going to learn entire thing about in this psychology. We are going to learn about the psychology, we are going to learn about the child development, we are going to learn about their physical development, we are going to learn about their mental development, and also we are going to learn about the complete knowledge about their hereditary. We are going to learn about the character building, We are going to learn about the simplest method of new knowledge, breadth and method of breadth and width of a psychology. Okay, we are going to learn about a maladjusted child. Maladjusted child andre enu? Maladjusted child is the child who is harmful, who is going to do the child offense, who is going to break the rules, who is going to revert back for each and everything. So the child who does all the wrong things. So have you heard about the children, what do we call it as? Remand room. They keep them in a remand room in a police custody. They never tell it is a jail. So jail for after 18 years elders, they will be considering as jail. Before 18 years, whatever the offense you do, they will be keeping it in the remand room. Remand room is nothing but we try to do lot of corrections within the child where the children doesn't know how to behave. Offenses, who is very harmful, who wants to revert back, who wants to speak all bad things, who is learnt about the stealing, who has learnt about hitting, who is loaferifying in the sense like roaming unnecessarily where exactly he doesn't know. We are going to learn about that child also, and as you told, we are going to learn about an abnormal child. We are going to learn about IQ level. He has more than 120 or 30% of IQ level. A successful child, a normal child. All these things we are going to learn in a psychology. Correct? So this is how it's going to be there now. And so where exactly all this development depends upon? It is a vast field. Actually, psychology is a very vast field. Okay. So by studying the psychology, we are going to study all these things. Good, bad, physics, mental, environment, social, all these things we are going to study. If we are studying a child psychology, who will be the beneficiaries of it? Yarige idrinda ankula. Who is going to become a beneficiaries of it if you are studying a psychology? Very good, superb, child. Next, ourselves, we as a parent and we as a teacher. Now teacher adre namge teacher aginu tumba ankula agate. Now parent agidre parent aginukula, it will be a very beneficious thing. And the third would be the students. Maklige tumba help agate now psychology kaltre. And one more important thing is the doctors whom we are going to meet very often. Correct? So we are going to take the children to doctors till 15 years for whatever the small thing. Correct? You all agree? Once we got to know about the child, once we get to know about our child particularly, it will be very helpful for the doctors, teachers and the parent to understand the children better. So these are all the beneficial people. Why exactly these doctors will be very helpful when you are going to study the child psychology, when you know about your child particularly? How exactly the doctors will be beneficious? Hinge. Yes, it will be very easy for him to identify and rectify the problem of a child. I will tell you a small joke and a comedy. So, what's going to happen? So, your child will not be feeling, one of the woman's child is not, maybe Radha will consider as, her child will not be feeling well. Okay, what she is going to do? And like she is going to take the child to the doctor, maybe 2 years anta ankoli, artha aita. So what the doctor is going to do? Okay, he is going to check the baby and he will tell that not necessary to go for an antibiotics because this is the second day or first day of fever development. So better will not go for an antibiotic. Maybe after 3 or 4 days we will give him the antibiotic anta heltare. So what's the mother is going to do? So consultation is already 500 rupees. The doctor has given only Dolo 650 or Dolo syrup for the child. Again I have to come him if the fever is not been stopping or whatever. If it is going to raise, another 500 rupees I have to give for a consultation. What kind of a doctor he is anta helbittu she will come back. Okay. Again maybe like the fever is vanished, the child is good and she really no need to go for an hospital. Everything is fine. Maybe after 1 month or 2 months the husband will tell that, so don't go to your mom's place today because it's too rainy and it's very cold season. Don't go. She would have already planned to go for her mom's place or her cousin's place or whatever. So he will tell no need to go anta heltare. So she has to go. She's already committed and she will take the baby and go. The fever is developed. What she is going to answer to the husband? So why did you go? Again the baby is not feeling well anta. So she will go to doctor. Okay, when she is going to doctor, what exactly she is going to tell? When the fever is developed? She will tell like the baby is suffering from fever since from 3 days ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ 3 days ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಬೇಗ ಫೀವರ್ ವ್ಯಾನಿಷ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಮದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ, ನಾಟ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ. Correct? So you know antibiotics is too bad for the children when you give the more and more antibiotics. So the inbuilt antibodies is not going to generate when you are keeping it ready. Correct? So this is how it works. So whenever we are very clear, when we know about our children very much, when we know about our students very much, when we know about everybody, we should have a little knowledge of this child psychology to study about them and then start implementing it. Okay, there are many stories like this. I'll just go ahead and tell you. So we spoke about the need, we spoke about the importance, and we spoke about everything now here. And environment plays a major role, and mental activities of boys and girls also differs. Correct? The same age of around 6 year, for example, you assume that there is a 6-year age of a boy. Okay, 6-year age of a boy and girl mentality will be the same. Boys will always play with what? They will play with vehicles, they will play with animals, they will play with the trees, they will play with the cricket bat, they will play with the football or whatever. Girls will always be playing with the Barbie doll. They will be playing with the doll, they will be playing with kitchen accessories, they will be playing with this doctor sets, they will be playing with this parlor sets. Correct? Something like this. So who has taught the girls to do all these things? Will mother will tell that I will buy you a doctor set? Will mother will tell you that I will buy you a doll always? Who is going to ask all these things? Girls are like that, correct? Girls are like that, boys are like that, and nobody is going to teach them anything. Nobody is going to teach them anything, but they are going to learn on their own. They are going to learn on their own, and their mentality differs. So again, psychology differs for boys, and again psychology differs for girls. We cannot implement the same thing in a common, correct? For boys, literally you have to eat and tell. Sit down, I say. Okay? Girls, not necessary to do that. You just have to tell, why ma? Why are you acting like this today? That's enough. That's more than enough for girls. They will keep quiet. Correct? We girls are always great. Okay. So, physics related variations, we are going to learn about physics related variations, mental ability related variations, emotional variations, personality related variations, variations concerning a social behavior, variations related to the language and development, variations and mental activities of boys and girls. So measurement of children, we can measure the children also. We can measure the children also. We can measure their mental abilities. We can measure their mental abilities nowadays. That is called as a TAT, thematic appreciation test, what we call it as. That is pictures related. How exactly we are going to do this. Next is IQ. We can just measure their IQs. We can measure their IQs also, and we can, how do we measure their IQs? So what should be in common IQ for all the children? Estirbeku maklige IQ. Don't forget about children. Just tell me commonly as a human being. Obba human being ge, if he is a normal human being anta andre avrige ಎಷ್ಟು IQ ಇರಬೇಕು? Percentage 1 to 100. Yes, Dolly. Yes, Monica. Yes, Uma. Please. 70%. Very good. 70% IQ. Okay. So next. Yes, Radhika. 80%. Super. Very nice. Next. 80. 90. Very good. Next. Okay, next. Next. So somebody is telling 80, somebody is telling 70, and somebody is telling 90, correct? For a human being. Actual IQ level for a human being, if it is 90, then they are considered as a normal. Normal andrane 90. For example, if it is 80, then what are they considered as? Now you tell me, somebody told me 90 to 110 anta net nodkondu helidralva neevu. ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿ 80% ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಸ್ಲೋ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್. ಸೂಪರ್. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ದಾಟ್? ಜ್ಯೋತಿ. ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಲೋ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 70 ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಲೋ ಆವರೇಜ್. ಸೂಪರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, 60%. 60% abnormal. Directly we cannot go for an abnormal. Maybe an autistic child, we call them as a autistic child. Okay, then the percentage differs in an autism. So if it is too much, then we are going to call them as a abnormal child. Okay, so for example, one secret I am going to tell you, everybody, there is a one secret I am going to tell you today. It's very, very important. Listen carefully. One secret I am going to tell you today, why you were a big failures to take up the professional courses, why you cannot make your children to take a professional courses. Correct? What do you mean by professional courses? Doctor. Super. Next. Engineer. Super. Likewise, a scientist, a doctor, an engineer, a software engineer, or a astronaut, as somebody called as a professional. Okay, beauticianist. Okay, whatever, educationist or whatever, these are called the professionals. Correct? Super. So 90%, whoever doesn't have a 90% IQ level, who is not reaching it, they will not be able to do the professional courses. Or yargununo professional course madlikke. Why anta helidre, for example, can you see, all of you, can you see this book? Can you see this book? This is a textbook, correct? So if at all, if I am keeping the textbook on a table, I am planning to lift. So somebody who doesn't know to gauge this, idina gauge madakke gottilla avrige. Somebody is going to use both of their hands and start lifting it. Ing tagoltare, correct? Somebody who can gauge by seeing it. Nan nodidini aramage I can take like this, correct? If somebody is going to hold the book something like this, they doesn't able to gauge it properly. Hige etkoltare yaradru book na? No. So the one who is not able to gauge the things, they cannot have their own ideas, they are not creative. Okay, they will not be creative, they will not have their own ideas, and they can just do the copying. See, once ABCD is ready on the top, I can copy the ABCD. Once the diagram is ready, I can copy it. Okay, just imagine yourself and write a forest. Okay, they will not have that imagination thing, they will not be able to gauge. Once it is there in front of them, they can see and do it. Okay, so we will not get to know the child is a slow learner, or he is not able to take the professional courses. Sometimes we will be forcing them to do engineering, to do doctor. My child is very nice, madam, she is superb silent and she will listen to everybody. She will always sit and study. She has her good handwriting also. Never she has reverted back to the parents. According to her behavior, she is very good, but she is not able to study, madam. So 50%, somebody is telling 50%, very nice. And somebody is telling 75%, superb, very nice. Okay, okay, very nice, superb. Thanks for your answer, dear students. But one more important thing, keep in your mind, the brain utilization of, have you heard about Sir M. Vishveshwaraya? How much was his brain utilized? Any guesses? 100% he utilized his brain. Wow, superb, very nice. Good luck. Sir M. Vishveshwaraya's brain utilization was 9%. How much? Sir M. Vishveshwaraya's brain utilization was 9%. Just imagine how much we are utilizing. So at least another 95% of our brain is not being utilized yet. Correct? At least 95% of our brain is not utilized yet. So today I want to request all of you to start utilizing it. 95% of your brain is empty. Study of child's behavior, we are going to learn about causes of differences. Why each and every child is different in their behavior, a proper adjustment between boys and girls, and study of exceptional children. What do you mean by exceptional children? Extraordinary, brilliant. Okay, extraordinary, brilliant, who has an IQ level of 140%. IQ level estirutte 140% ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ IQ level ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So if we ask them to sit in a class, 140% IQ level ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು tell me whatever I am repeating, A for apple. So yesterday also I told the same thing. Today also I am telling the same thing. Tomorrow also I am not telling the same thing. I will be telling the same thing. I will not go to school. Why? Because it's very boring for me to do the same thing because my IQ level is 140%. Correct? So these are called as an exceptional children. So how to treat the exceptional children, how to gauge the exceptional children, how to measure the exceptional children, and how exactly to train them, how exactly we are going to make a path for them in their life to achieve something great. We are going to teach you that also. You are going to learn that also in the child psychology. Importance and knowledge of child development for primary and pre-primary schools. So importance of knowledge of child development. So now we are getting into the school level, you as a teacher and me as a trainer. What exactly, how exactly this is going to be helpful for a pre-primary and a primary school student. Why is it very important for school teacher to study about the child psychology and a child development? Okay, the first foremost important point is understanding the individual differences. You all know like each individual is different from everybody, correct? And why are they different? We are going to learn about it. Why are they different? So that is the way we have to study the child psychology. So next, understanding the learner. What do you mean by understanding the learner? I will just ask you something. You all know that I am very good at French. I know the language French. Okay, I have studied the language French. So apart from this NTT classes and PTT classes, I will be teaching you the French for free. How many of you are ready to come? By 10 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Free of cost. Will you all come? Yes. See, I am going to teach you French for free of cost as I am good at French. So you are all ready to attend the classes, French classes apart from this NTT? No. Yeah, somebody is telling yes and somebody is telling no and somebody is telling like, I have kids madam, I am doing a entity with this great difficulty. Sorry madam, my husband is not accepting me to go for a training itself. How he will send me for the French classes? Correct? So many of you have many reasons. And somebody is directly telling, what do I do learning French? What do I do learning French? How it's going to help me? Correct? So instead of me learning everything and imposing and forcing you people to learn whatever I have learned, is not understanding the learner. It's not at all understanding the learner. You have to understand the learner expectation. What exactly the learner want to learn. I will give you a best example. The master through John Latin, he may be great scholar at Latin, but will not succeed in teaching Latin to John if he has no knowledge of mental makeup of John. You should be knowing like, is that person ready to learn? He wants it or not. Okay. See, I am good at everything. I am telling you, you have to learn. That's all. So we have to understand that opposite person has this capability, has this capacity. He is interested in what? We should know that. Understanding the learner better. Understanding the development characteristics. Correct? It is a stage by stage. We have an infancy stage, we have a childhood stage, we have a pre-childhood, we have a post-childhood, we have an adolescence, we have an adulthood, we have many things, we have stages. You cannot expect and ask everybody to behave the same. We have to study the stages and why exactly it differs from stage to stage and what is the capacity. We have to know that also. And we have to understand the group dynamics. What do you mean by group dynamics? Social environment of their effect. Social environment. So, for somebody in Bangalore, if I am going to take a concept of a cow, makkal level ke togolana, for the level of children will take up. They introducing the concept of a cow. Have you all seen the cow, dear children? Okay, how does the cow look like? How many colors you can see the cows in? Black, brown, white. Okay, so how many legs does the cow have? It has 4 legs. What does the cow give to us? Milk. So, can we all see the calf today? Madam is going to take everybody to the cow shed today. Can we all see? Go and see there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Everybody are excited. Correct? All the urban area people are excited. Correct? If you go to the rural area and if you just ask the same questions to them, they are already in the rural area. Okay? If you are asking the same question to the rural people, do you all know cow? What they are going to answer? Well, madam is gone mad or not? Daily we are going to see cow. We are going to stay with it. Why she is asking this? How many legs does the cow has? Until unless cow hits you one, they will understand. You will understand. Correct? For the rural area people, what does the cow give? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅವರು? ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೋಪ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾವು ದಿನಾ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಕೌ ಕೆಲಸನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಕ ಬಂದು ನಮಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ. So what happens? So you have to understand the group dynamics. ಆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಂಥವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ you should know the subject. You should know it better. Okay. Curriculum constructions. What do you mean by curriculum constructions? What do you mean by curriculum especially? Okay. So curriculum is nothing but the entire year studies. What exactly we have to teach for that particular standard. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ curriculum ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? That is called as a syllabus. Whatever you are assuming is wrong. Syllabus ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? 1 year ಗೆ this syllabus should be covered within this 1 year ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. But curriculum exactly goes like this. Curriculum should have sports, curriculum should have other activities, curriculum should have studies, curriculum should have excursion, curriculum should have talent, everything. You should give a space for everything. So in many schools what happens, see if you go to NPS it is a only curriculum based, only like syllabus based school anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ activities ಗೂ opportunities ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. For example 6 months complete study in a school and 6 months complete play in a school. Will it work out? No. Okay. 1 year complete studies because I want my daughters to become doctors only. Okay. No studies. Apart from studies, nothing else is there in that school. Will it be interesting? Completely, if it's going to be study, it will be a boring. Completely play, it will be like, we are giving lot of options to the children. And completely it is going to be other activities, then we are going to lose the knowledge on this. Curriculum construction should be in such a way that, so it should include everything. One academic year, it should be a total package. It should include everything. That is called as a curriculum construction. It differs from school to school. School in the school ke differ agutte. We are going to learn about it. Knowledge of mental health. Likewise, your physical health. Okay. Physical health andre enu? If you are very normal, if you are waking up in a good mood today and working everything, then your physical health is fine. If you have a slight headache, you will not be able to concentrate. If you have a slight fever, your ill health, your physical health is not good. So somebody is suffering from diabetics, he is a diabetic patient. If somebody is suffering from BP, he is a BP patient. Okay. This is called physical ill health. Likewise, there is a mental ill health also. Very good. Stress. Then tension. Superb. Next. Not able to concentrate, stress, tension, not confident enough, and not in mood, and mood fluctuations, mood swings, inactive, okay, strain, okay, and many things. This is called as a mental ill health. Why exactly this mental ill health is going to happen? How to overcome it? We are going to learn that also. Okay. Next is like understanding the learning process according to their age level. What exactly the 2 year age child have to learn? What exactly the 5th year child have to learn? What exactly the people born in Karnataka should learn? What exactly the people born in US should learn? What exactly the people who are born in Australia should learn? Everybody cannot learn the same thing, isn't it? For if you go to US, Australia and all, they will never send their children. For example, in Japan, they will never send their children to school till, what do you say, till 5 years or something. They will be sending for a daycares. Okay. They will only learn about eating their food, folding their napkin, going to school, doing their things on their own. A 12 years old child will start rhyme in Japan. Rhymes. 12 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಗು ರೈಮ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಜಪಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, so here where exactly the rhyme starts in India. 3 years ತನಕ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಈ ಕಾಲದ ಮದರ್ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೇನೆ ಟ್ವಿಂಕಲ್ ಟ್ವಿಂಕಲ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಸಿ ದ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಂತ always showing the mobile and teaching something to the children. You will not even allow them to open their eyes properly. I know parents nowadays how exactly you are. Just for the sake of telling you are shaking. By 3.5 years you'll bartaralla nam school ge maklu, if they'll be coming to the classes here, no, while joining they will tell, madam don't beat, madam please don't scold, madam only daughter, madam only son, madam anta helkond bartare. So after the very next neighboring house child is singing everything and he is not doing because he is pampered a lot. Madam 6 months inda ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, he is not opening a single word, he is not able to tell, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ, then they will come back to us. So like that kind of parents are there here. So we should understand their levels. We should understand like what age children can learn what atmosphere, what environment children can learn what. So the methods of child psychology. Okay, how can we learn this? How can we learn the psychology? ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು to know better about the children? What exactly we should be doing to learn better about the children? First would be the observation method. Observation method in the sense what? I am going to tell you a small, it's not a story, an incident, a small incident. So if you go to some schools, there is a reputed school. If you go for an interview for your child in that reputed school, maybe 3 years or 2 years or whatever, for Montessori or whatever, in that school, what exactly they are going to do is, they are not going to interview the mother, they are not going to interview the father, they are not going to interview the child, but what are they going to do is, so in a small play area, they will allow the child to go inside. Okay, if the child is going inside the play area with lot of toys, what's going to happen? What's going to happen, dear students? Tell me one by one. ಒಂದು ಮಗುನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಮಗು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ, ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ. He'll go pick up the toys and play. Very good, he'll go pick up the toys and play. Next, okay, they will start playing with the toys. Next, they will spoil the toys. Okay, they will jumble everything, they will mix everything. Okay, somebody don't want to go inside the class, inside the play area only, they will be seeing their parents. Okay, so somebody don't want to go inside. If somebody is going inside and they will start crying. Okay, some children what they will do, they will pick up the toys, play, keep it back in a place. Next they will pick up in one more toy, or some other children will ask permission, can I take this and play? Some children will ask. Okay, some children will go and throw everything. Okay, which child is going to get a seat now? You have heard about everything. The child spoiling the toy, the child playing with the toy, the child crying, the child taking the toy and keeping back, the child asking the permission, the child going boldly, whoever is going to get a admissions now. Can you tell me? Everybody? They are going to judge, my dear. They are going to judge and they are going to give the interviews like this. This is called observation method. The child is very hyperactive, who is throwing everything, taking and throwing everything and shouting, that child will never get a seat. Why? Because he doesn't have a social life. Social life development has not been taken place in that particular child. The first thing is, the people have not trained him. The second thing is, he is very excited. The third thing is, he started crying because he is not left alone any day, anywhere. The child is not independent. As you are telling, my dear, it is 100% true that we should not be gauging and judging the children. That is the why we are sending them to school, to mend them and to train them and to educate them and to take some development take place within themselves. But there are few schools, they doesn't want to take risk. Okay, so this is called observation method. Just let your children do whatever it is, you just have to finalize from it and start rectifying it. Okay, next is experimental method. Experimental method in the sense, this will be given to the groups. I am going to make 4 groups in the class. So this group is going to do this. The same task is been given to all the 4 groups. So how early are you going to do? How better are you going to do? How fast are you going to do? And how presentable you are. So we are going to give it in a groups. This is called an experimental study. Then case history method. What do you mean by case history method? Case history method. For example, if a child is doing something, if you feel that the child is introvert, or he is wrong pronouncing, or he is using the bad words in the class, or whatever he is doing, can you just directly blame the child? Why can't you blame the child? The child is only doing all those things. You can blame the child, right? Very good, superb answer. It depends upon the house environment. But if you call the mother of that particular child and tell her that the child is speaking all these bad words, will the mother accept it? They will never accept. They will tell, no, he has not learned from our house. It is completely, he has learned it from school only. Correct? But how do you get to know where exactly the child has learned that? One is counseling the child first. Call that child and tell him that what is that word you repeated? I was not able to hear you. That was interesting. Can you just tell me that word again? So cutely you told that word anta helidre avaru adannu heltare. Next, where did you learn this? Who taught you this? Where did you listen this? Andre 100% they will tell. Correct? You should not scare them. You should never scare them. So slowly if you do the counseling, you will get to know where exactly the child has learned from. Okay? If you tell that child, it is a bad word, you should never use in your word, in your life, will the child is going to understand that much? The child is going to understand whatever we tell. No. So instead of that, we should refrain the child from that atmosphere. ಆ ಜಾಗದಿಂದ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಹೊರಗಿರಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Or else wherever the child is learning, we have to refrain from that particular person, whoever is teaching the bad things to the child. For this, you have to do the case history method. You have to do the counseling, you have to study the child, you have to understand him better, next the parents, next the school atmosphere, you have to study the whole thing. So this is called a case history method. Then interview method. Interview method, asking lot of twisted questions, So there are twisted questions like this continuously. If you are asking, the truth will come out of the children. A set of questions should be ready for them, so that relevant to their life, so that once you know how exactly to ask them, they will reveal the answer. So at least 3 to 4 answers will correlate with that particular thing. That is called an interview method. Then projective method. Projective method is like asking them to write a story by seeing some pictures. So this is for little elder children. So just imagine and start writing a story. So whatever you want to imagine, you can start write a story related to this anta helbodu. It is something like that for an elder children. And Rorschach ink blot testing. Rorschach ink blot testing is like, so if you are pouring, like we used to all play in our school days, correct? We used to all play in our school days. We used to take a kerchief or a cloth and we used to pour some ink on it and we used to fold or open it. Have you heard about it? Taking a kerchief or taking some cloth and spraying an ink on it and closing it and opening it. Okay? What all you could see? What all you could see? Somebody could see the butterfly, somebody could see cockroaches, somebody could see the clouds, somebody could see some forest, somebody could see some girl and boy holding their hand and going together. However you imagine, correct? And somebody could see the antique jewelries also in that ladies. Okay. Likewise, if you see the clouds also, if you see the clouds also when you are traveling, somebody could see the horse, somebody could see the goddesses Shiva Parvati, and somebody could see the rabbit, somebody could see some scenery, however you imagine, and somebody could see fine silk sarees also, printed sarees also. Whatever is there running in your mind, you can see that, correct? So, next would be the thematic perception apprehension test. That is, give them the theme and ask them to narrate a story. Which character does he correlate to? So we are going to ask them to narrate a story. Tell your own story. 3 times we are going to ask that child to tell a story. Okay. So I did the same thing for one of the child to tell a story to understand him better. So first the child likes the vehicles a lot. Always is a vehicle freak, car freak. Okay. The child is. Okay. I asked him to tell the story. So we started telling that there was some Range Rover or whatever, two cars on the road. So the car was coming from this side, the car was coming from this side. They were about to meet with an accident, but according to the axle and brake and whatever the facilities, they went like this and he went like this. And again they came back. He started telling about the vehicle story. Okay, I told that child, enough of the vehicle story. Tomorrow you tell me the bird story. You have to come up with the bird story. Okay. So there was a parrot. There was a parrot in the cloud on a tree. The child started telling the story. There was a parrot on the tree, and the parrot was speaking with his friend. Okay. Then in another tree there was a pigeon. Okay. The pigeon was also very happy with his friends, and they all met together. They all had a party. Okay. Now party. Where exactly the birds have to go for a party? They have to go for some place for a party. Again they took a Range Rover car, one set of birds. Again the other set of birds took a jeep. Again they went in a party on the road. So where did the story end with? Vehicle. Okay. I asked him to tell about the story in a forest animals. Tell about the story. So only around 2 to 3 sentences were told about the animals. The fourth sentence was the lion sat on the Range Rover, the tiger sat on this one more jeep, and they started going together.